What's good, y'all? This is a video to show you how to improve your credit. Now, your credit might not be in the 400s, it could be in the 5s, it could be in the low 6s. Wherever your credit is, I'm designing this series that I'm doing of videos to help you to get to an improved place in your credit. Now, you might need to do this because you need to get a house, you need to get a car, or maybe you need to get funding for your business. Maybe you're an investor and you want to be able to invest in homes and real estate and stuff like that, and your credit just isn't where it needs to be. So I'm designing this series because I see a lot of people that come to me that are always taking the wrong steps because they either got bad information or they asked their cousin for advice. They asked their uncle Elroy for advice, and they didn't get the information that they needed that would really actually help them with their credit. And as up to this point, I've been helping people with their credit for up to 10 years. So just to show you really quickly, what I'm doing and what I'm telling you is from experience and actually helping people. You can see here, I helped this client, Mr. Wilkes, remove $1,500 in bad debt. He saw credit score improvements of 35.61 points and got to this point with his credit. I've helped this person right here, Mr. McPhail, and he got his credit up to 764, 620, 669. Of course, the scores will always vary based on the bureau, based on the information on the bureau, and he saw credit score improvements of about that much, as you can see there on the screen. And I've helped other people as well. So basically, everything I'm telling you is going to be coming from experience and getting people to a higher place with their credit using the knowledge that I have gained over this time frame. Now, in this series, I'm going to try to keep the videos to around 5-6 minutes if I can, and just get you the information that you need, because I know you guys are busy. A lot of you guys work multiple jobs, or you work long hours, or you have families with kids and you have busy lives. So, you really don't have a bunch of time to do what you need to do, but you need to get the information that's going to have it streamlined for you so that you're not trying to do all of these new things that people are always coming up with telling you to do, and it's going to fix your credit overnight, that don't really work at all or aren't effective or have stuff coming back on your credit and all of that. So this series is going to be the quickest way to get you the information you need to get you the result that you're looking for in the shortest amount of time possible. Now, notice I said the shortest amount of time possible because this is a process. It does take time. There are several steps that go into it, and how quickly you act upon those steps and follow the right steps is going to lead you to success in the shortest amount of time. If you continue to try to focus on things that aren't really going to help you, it's going to take you a longer amount of time. And that's going to be because you're going to take the wrong steps, which takes time. And then you're going to have to go back and correct the steps once you find out the right information. So again, this is to help get you the right information quickly so you can start taking action and start seeing results. So the first thing that you guys need to do is you need to make sure that you get your actual credit reports. Now, when it comes to getting your credit reports, there are a few things that people do commonly, which is go to Credit Karma. I'm not even gonna go to Credit Karma because the only thing you need to know is that they don't provide the most accurate information. They don't provide all three bureaus, and you need to see all three bureaus regardless of what you're trying to apply for, because you never know what bureau a lender is gonna check. And if you're trying to get a house, they're going to check all three. So you can't work on your credit with Credit Karma. Next thing that's important is you need to get your credit reports every month. That's going to be very important so that you can see the changes that are happening as you do things every month, because whenever you send a dispute, they have 30 days to reply, which is a month. So you need to know what's happening every month. You can't cut short on those needs when you're trying to work on your credit. And working on your credit is like trying to lose weight. You have to have a scale to gauge if you're actually seeing success from the actions you are taking. The credit report is your scale to see if you're seeing success from the actions that you are taking. Now, I'm about to dive into the different options that are out there other than Credit Karma that people go to. And also, Credit Karma doesn't give you a FICO score, they give you a Vantage score, but we're going to talk about what's going to be most helpful in that area to have anyway. So just know that Credit Karma isn't the best option. We're going to go over some better options and what's going to be ultimately the things that you need to select to try to get your credit reports, because you need to get them initially. You need to get them every month so that you can see what's happening and what's changing and gauge your success as you're going through the process. Now, so far, if you like the video and you feel like this is going to be a good series for you, make sure you hit the thumbs up and go ahead down in the comments and let me know what it is that you are actually doing this for. What's the reason? What is it that you're trying to get? Is it a house, a car, funding for your business? Let me know down in the descriptions. Down in the comments, so I can know what it is that you guys are trying to achieve, and I can make more videos in regards to what you actually need. Now, also, if you guys need some more direct help, I'm gonna put links in the description of this video that are gonna be resources. I might mention them throughout the course of the video or at the end, so make sure you stick around for the whole video. And for you guys that are watching this series only, I'm going to have a special discount for you if you do decide that you don't want to do this on your own anymore and you want some help. I'm going to have a link to set an appointment in the description of each of these videos in the series, and I'm going to drop the promo code at some point in the video. So again, make sure you're sticking around in the video to get that promo code if you are a person that wants to get that help, so you can get a discount on services if you decide that you want them from my company. Now, again, we're going to go ahead and jump into some of the options that you have out there to start monitoring your credit while you're going through this process of working on your credit. So first off, we have here Equifax, right? So Equifax is, so first off, most people are going to want to go to the source for their credit reports, meaning they're going to want to go to the credit bureaus directly. Let me first off tell you that while you can go to the source in this instance might not be the best information, because the bureaus source out the information from the credit reports to other companies that will allow you to get the reports at a much lower price than going directly to the sites, and you will get more than what you will get versus going directly to the source, which in this instance will cost you more money and get you less in resources based off of what I have learned and seen. So you can see here Equifax, right? So Equifax, you go to their website, try to get the bureau reports. This is what you're going to need to know. They have 3 different plans here. One of them is a family plan, so we'll exclude that one and we'll talk about the individual, because you might be an individual trying to work on your credit first. So looking here, you can see that they do have a $17 plan, and then next up is a $19 plan. You can see here that you get no bureau scores on the $17 plan, but you do get the 3 bureau report annually. So initially, you'll get to see your 3 reports, but you'll have to wait till next year before you can see your next reports. You also don't get daily scores or reports. You will get a daily Equifax report, but again, we need to see all 3 reports to get all of the information. So you can see here, even if you upgrade to $20 a month, you can annually, once a year, get your credit scores, once a year get your credit report. So that is not enough when you're working on your credit every month. You need to gauge the results every month at that price point. And even if you pay $30 to them, you still won't be able to get your reports monthly or your scores monthly. So of course, this isn't the best option. Now, let's go to Experian, right? And let's see what they offer. So first off, you have to pay $40 to get in the door. Again, that's $40 to get in the door. One great thing about Experian is you will get the FICO scores, and will get them from all 3 bureaus. Experian does not give you FICO scores. They will give you Vantage scores, which are the same scores at Credit Karma. So you do get the 3 reports, you do get the 3 scores, and FICO scores, which are the most accurate ones. So of course that's great, but you do have to get it for $40. Now they don't say here that you get it for every month, but I'm going to assume more than likely that they are giving it to you every month. But you have to pay $40 to get that. So that's almost where we need to be, but it's still $40 to get that information. If we go to TransUnion, you can see here that basically what you'll get, you will get a credit score, right? They don't say what kind of credit score, but you will get a credit score. And again, most lenders use the actual FICO score than a Vantage score, versus a Vantage score, I mean. So they will give you a score, but they don't say what score right here, at least. Now the cost is $30 a month. So that's the cost of the highest plan at at Equifax. So it's like $10 under what you would have to pay at Experian. But you can see right here that you get the Vantage score 3.0. So that's the score that you will be getting. And that's the same as Credit Karma, same as Equifax. But you can see here, as far as updates go, you get unlimited updates to your TransUnion credit report and score. So for TransUnion, you can get the information you need, but you don't get that for the other 3 bureaus, and you need that information as well. So this is also a shortcoming of going to TransUnion. So far, we've looked at all 3 of the bureaus, and it's either very costly to get all the information you need, or you don't get all the information you need and you still pay a good bit of money to not get everything that you need. Now let's go ahead and look at MyFICO. This is of course the source of the FICO scores. So let's see what you get with them. So they do have a free plan, but you only get your Equifax score, which isn't enough. You need all 3. And then they also give you updates every month. As far as what your score is going to be from what I'm seeing here. So you get the FICO scores, you get the credit reports, but you're only getting that for 1 bureau. So it's free, but you're only getting 1 bureau. You won't know what the other bureaus have for you. If you come to their second plan, it's $30, same as TransUnion. Now it is a little bit better because you do get all 3 reports, but as far as updates to your the updates that you get, you only get updates every 3 months, so every quarter. So you're working on your credit every month, but you only get updates every 3 months. That's not going to help you engage in your process. Now, when you look at the Premier plan here, it's $40, the same as Experian. And you do get the 3 reports, you do get the 3 scores, and you get updates every month, but you have to pay $40 to get that. So again, it can be pretty costly to get that. And of course, that's relative based off, the amount of free income you have. But that's what you're looking at from the 3 bureaus and directly from FICO. So is there a better option out there? Yes, there is. And also let me let you know, if you guys have decided that you do want to get services to help you with your credit, instead of you trying to work on this on your own, the promo code that you're going to use is going to be FixMyScore400. FixMyScore400. So go to the link in the description to set an appointment with my company and use that code FixMyScore400, and you will get a discount on services as far as getting signed up for my services. And just make sure you enter that promo code when you set your appointment. And of course, you do have to set your appointment as soon as you see this video in order to qualify for that. That is something that I have going on for this month in particular. So make sure you go ahead and jump on that before it ends. Now, we're going to go to the next option, and these options are going to be the ones that you really need to help you. And these are what I recommend to my customers. I've used these myself, so I've seen that these are actually good to use. Okay, so let's take a look at those companies that are going to be the best ones to use for your credit monitoring while you're going through this process. Now, the first one is going to be Smart Credit. Now, I've partnered with them, and you may have seen me mention them on the channel before, and I have a special deal with them that you can only get by going to the link that you'll see below for Smart Credit. And it's going to give you a very, very big discount on getting your credit reports. Now, the great thing about Smart Credit is, while you won't be able to get your FICO scores, which is okay, you'll still be able to dispute things on your credit. I'm going to talk more about disputing things later on in the series, but basically, when it comes to disputing things, you don't want to dispute online like all of those previous options make available to you. You want to be able to dispute by mail, and they give options to you where they will send the mail for you and send the dispute for you for accounts that are on your credit report, which is unheard of in most credit monitorings. So that makes them very good as far as an option to monitor your credit. In addition to be able to do that, now there are some other tools that they also offer to you, which are great, and I'll link to a video that I did where you can get more information about Smart Credit. But basically, they are a great option for those reasons. To get everything you need from them, it's only $23 a month. You get the Score Tracker, Score Builder, Score Boost, Money Manager, the credit reports that you need, as well as fraud insurance and the Privacy Master. Now, as you can see here, you get unlimited use of all of these tools. You can get your credit reports whenever you want to get them from this particular platform, Smart Credit. So they offer you a lot for that $23, which is a lot less than what you would get at those other places that we mentioned going to the source, Now, another option that's going to be good for you is going to be MyScore IQ. Now with them, the offer that they have for you guys, and again, it's a special link to them to get this special offer. Other than that, you'll pay a lot more than what you would get from my link. So you can see here that you get the FICO scores with the credit reports. Now you will get your 3 bureau reports, your 3 bureau scores, and you can update these every month. You also get the industry specific scores. So if you're trying to get a car, you can check out the FICO Auto Score 2 and 8. If you're trying to get a house, you can see how that is how that score calculates. If you're trying to get a house, if you're trying to get a credit card, you can see your bank card score. You can see your bank card score here as well. So they give you more than just your regular FICO scores. They give you the industry specific scores that are based on what you're trying to actually purchase. And if you actually want to get this, you can try it out for $1 and get your credit reports. And if you want to keep it beyond that while you're working on your credit reports and everything, it's $25 a month. So these are way less than the other options that we saw going to the source, and you get more information and you get more frequent information which you would need for your credit report and your process of trying to work on your credit. Now the next thing that you need to know is what you need to look for and what you need to look at when you actually look at your credit report. And when you go to this next video in the series, you'll be able to see exactly what you need to be looking for in order to build your credit. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and check out this next video so you can get the next step in working on your credit.